Supreme has finally given us images for the winter tees that are releasing this week. Hey, have you seen them? Yeah, I saw them, but I'm a little upset. Why are t-shirts making you upset? Because they didn't use my idea. I'm pretty sure we don't care. But it was a box logo wearing a box logo on a box logo tee. Wow, that is a good idea.
I feel like I'm chosen, I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another edition of Fauntleroy's Finest, and today I'm going to take a look at the Week 18 drop for Supreme. This week does feature the winter tees, and I'm going to take an in-depth look at each of those tees and tell you what I think about them one way or another. And then I'm also going to go over what I think the best items are of the week, because we got the whole list. It's everything now. It took forever, of course, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, and we got a list. Before I get into it, though, I want to make sure that everybody that is watching me out there in YouTube land is entered to win my 500 subscriber giveaway. In order to make sure that you have a chance to win this $200 mystery box, make sure that you check out the giveaway video. There should be a link up here or in the description below, or just go to the channel and look at my giveaway video. Make sure you make the specific comment I tell you to make on that video. Make sure that you are a subscriber, and then you're ready to win. It's just that simple. I'm going to run the drawing for this $200 mystery box on New Year's Day, so make sure that you get entered in now. Tell your friends, tell your family, get your mom, get your dad. Get them all in here. Gives you the best chance of taking home $200 worth of this junk.
Oh, God!
Alright, guys, let's just jump into it. I'm going to go over all these tees, and I want to let you know what I think about them as far as resale or just, you know, in general. Alright, so my least favorite tees of this collection are going to be the Christopher Wool print designs. They're releasing 2 different Christopher Wool tees this week. I don't know why they thought we needed 2 of them in the same week, but they gave them to us, so, you know, there you go. One of them is the 2001 design, and one of them is the 1995 design. I think that if the t-shirt is black, both of these would look a lot better. Like, I don't think the black and white one looks very good on this brown, and I definitely don't think the red and white one looks good on blue. So, a lot of these t-shirts are going to depend on the colorway. If you were going to go after either of these tees for any reason, I would only stick to XXL, and I would only stick to the black colorway. The other tee that I'm really not interested in at all is the photo tee that they're doing this week, the Lady Pink photo tee.
Get some help.
I didn't know what Lady Pink looked like. I wouldn't have known until I saw this shirt, to be honest with you. I know we've seen a lot of her designs this season, which those are fairly recognizable, but I wouldn't know her from anyone. I don't think it's the best photo tee ever. I'm just kind of upset at the way that they do photo tees now. I would like it a lot better if they went back to their roots of putting relevant people on t-shirts and not just people that were around in the 90s. Either way, I'm going to stay away from that tee. It's a little bit more expensive, and I just don't see a whole lot of demand in it. And again, if you go XXL in black, that's probably an okay bet, but there's way better t-shirts to go for, I think, in my opinion.
Okay.
The next tee that I'll talk about is this Venus tee. Now, I actually dig this one a lot. It doesn't have the branding on it that would probably fetch resale value, but this does have kind of an off-white vibe, and I really do like that it has this weird extended canvas. It's just a bigger picture than you normally would put on a shirt of that size. So I'm kind of into it, and I'm definitely going to grab one for myself. I don't know if it's going to resell or anything like that. It doesn't seem to have the branding that most of these tees need to have to get any resale value, but I do think this is a shirt that resellers probably won't be going after, so that means there might be less of them on the resale market at the end of the day. If you wanted to flip these, I'd still stick with the XXL in black. I don't know about you, but I got no problem with 2 ladies giving each other a little peck on the lips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy.
Totally cool with it. But yeah, I do like that one, and I do plan to grab one for myself. Next, we'll talk about this experientia tee. In yellow, it looks like ass. Straight ass. It is awful. But if you take a look at the black colorway, I think specifically in the black colorway, this is a really, really nice shirt. Again, XXL's obviously any shirt in XXL in black is a good one. But this one in XL as well in this colorway should do pretty well. Now, of course, all of these t-shirts are not going to be first day flips. You're going to have to hold on to them, but if you can hold on to them till next season, they tend to double, and you're going to make a bunch of money on all these if you get the right sizes and right colors. The next tee I actually really like is the diamond tee. Now, I'm not a big, huge fan of this in purple, but I can see some potential in black with the gold and black. That's going to look really good together, and I really do love that tag on the back that says in stores now. I think it's really cool. And I think on black, they would probably make that white, and it would stick out a lot more on the black than it does on this purple. I know for certain, though, that the gold on black will look really, really good, so I would say XL black, XXL black, of course, will do really well in this tee. And then I'm going to talk about this Spikes tee. Now, the black version of this tee looks horrible to me. It doesn't look good at all. But if you take a look at the white color of this tee, they've added accent colors. It's not just one big jumbled color of mess. I think this looks really good. This is probably my favorite t-shirt that I've seen of the collaboration, at least colorway-wise goes. So this t-shirt is going to be one that you're going to have to monitor the different colorways. But as of right now, the white colorway on this Spike tee is probably my second favorite shirt of all of the tees that are releasing this week.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Next, I want to talk about the Spend It tee. As soon as the tees were announced, this one seemed to be the favorite, the front runner. It's a great tee for right now because Christmas is this week. It says, Merry Christmas, don't spend it all in one place, and it's a $10 bill. I definitely want to try to grab one for the personal, but I do think this one is going to go fast. I think this is going to be the one that everybody's going to go after this week for some odd reason. I don't really see this t-shirt doing really well at all as far as resale goes, because it doesn't really say Supreme anywhere on it. It literally just says, Merry Christmas, don't spend it all in one place. So I think if you can get these in hand right away and sell them like same day, you're going to do pretty good, but I just don't see this one having a lot of longevity. But I think after Christmas, by the time online orders are fulfilled, which is like probably next Christmas, I think the popularity of this particular tee will have died down, and you probably will end up wearing it. And then finally, my favorite t-shirt of the week, the #1 tee of the week as far as I'm concerned, is this bed tee. And this is a design by somebody you might have heard of before, Mr. Sean Cliver. That's right, this is one of Sean Cliver's designs. I think this is a really cool design. It has the branding on it in a really cool way. I assume Supreme is reaching out from under the bed ready to grab your ankle and bring you back into their world. They've released 2 different colorways of this shirt, and depending on the colorway, the slippers are a different color. So on this green one, we have a pink set of slippers and sheets. So my hope is that they have a brown colorway, and on the brown colorway, they use the pink slippers and sheets. Sean Cliver's been making images like these and creating skate decks for a very long time and doing it really well, and he's still at the top of his game. So that's why I think this shirt has the ability to resell more in the future than other ones do. Just definitely pay attention to the different colorways on this one, and let's hope they do a brown with the pink slippers and sheets set, because I think that would be a t-shirt that people would want to grab down the road. So that could be a really nice little sleeper t-shirt that people might not be thinking about, and you might be able to pop off an XXL in your first cart.
I am the one.
So all in all, as far as the tees go, I do think they're better than the last batch of tees. I'm not a fan of the photo tee. Obviously, that's a bummer. And I don't really know why we needed 2 Christopher Wool prints, but they probably look really nice on a black t-shirt. But at the end of the day, they're a little hard for me to judge what the resale value will be on these t-shirts. You're just going to have to look at the colorways and kind of go with your gut as to which one's maybe the best.
That's what she said.
Now, I do think the t-shirts are a good bet as far as what you want to invest in if you're into reselling and all that kind of stuff, because they're such a low price point, and you can't really get burned by them that badly. But there are definitely a few other items this week that I think have the potential to do really well over time. First off, there's a few hats this week that I really am interested in. We talked about a few weeks ago the rainbow knit loose gauge beanie. I think these ones are really cool, and I think the ones that have the red box logos on them have the potential to do better than the other 2. The Supreme True Religion 6-panel is coming out this week, and I do like this one in the black colorway specifically. And then they have this Argyle cashmere beanie, and I think that pink colorway is a really, really nice one. And if it's actually cashmere, $50 is kind of a steal, to be fair. And of course, we have this Circles Jacquard denim camp cap. I don't know why, I don't know who's buying it, but the denim colorway of this hat will be going for $120 in like 2 weeks. Buy that hat. If you can get that hat, that's probably the best ROI of the week. So if you have a chance to grab the blue one specifically, you should definitely do that. And then I think the most under the radar item of the week is going to be this reflective hooded sweatshirt, and I think it looks really, really nice. That maroon one that's in the front looks really nice with the white. That's a great colorway. Again, XXLs if they make them. Nobody's going to go for these first, so you could definitely make $100 off of that hoodie. That's just my opinion. I mean, you know, whatever. Don't trust my stock advice, all that kind of shit. But I think this hoodie is a legit contender for sleeper item of the week.
Got him!
And of course, we talked about them yesterday, the Crow Kubrick figures. The 1,000 is actually going to be close to $1,000. It's going for $898, so that is a steep price, but I think that's normal for what these Kubricks go for. And again, I anticipate the resale on these to be $1,300 to $1,500, and I feel like that's pretty conservative, to be honest with you. But lucky for the rest of us poor people, the 100s are going to go for about $36. So that's kind of what I thought. With a retail of $36, I do not see that as a steep price point at all for these 100 figures, and I could easily see them flipping for 50, 60, maybe even 100, depending on the day. And then I just want to throw this one in here. The Dickies jacket is retailed at $158. I think that's a really good price point for a jacket. Again, I don't see reselling them, but I think they'll be really nice jackets. So it's hard to come by a Supreme jacket that's $158. That's all I'm going to say. So I think those items have a really, really nice price point. And then obviously, guys, the number one item of the week for me is going to be a $268 corkscrew.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm joking. That's bananas though, isn't it? $268 for a corkscrew? Let's just take that in for a second. Somebody's gonna buy it. Well, there you go, folks. I took week 18, I put it in a box, I wrapped it up for you, and shoved it right up your tree. Hopefully you guys are able to grab everything that you're wanting to get tomorrow on the Supreme website.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Alright, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next video.
Steph Curry is a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been take up for baddies, put the chrome out on your drip.